I wonder if this stack was bigger than the last one, but it's just as much goodness. Alright, let's go. What's up YouTube, Card Boss here, back in another video where we talk about cards, money, investing. Today we're back with another mega Marvel MAILDAY. Big stack here. Super excited, super big MAILDAY. It's a huge box today. So just going to present all the cards that came today and just going to talk a bit about some of these cards that I have in front of me. So first up, PMG. I'm starting off with a PMG. Everybody knows and loves PMG. What observation on the market right now is, they're kind of flat. That's what some people are saying, especially on the reds and the bronze. Okay, the blues and the greens are still holding strong, but we can see some pullbacks for the prices on the reds and the bronze, right? So basically for me now is PMG wise, I'm just looking out for deals, right? I'm not going heavy into PMGs. I know there's still a lot of transactions out there, but for me now it's just to look at certain PMGs, and if it's a good buy, I'll probably go into it, but not necessarily something that I'm hunting out for. This Gambit basically was just on auction, and then I had a target price on this Gambit and it went below the target price, so just okay to pick this up and then have a good look at it and to see whether or not can I send it for grading. Right, next up, Marvel Masterpieces Epic Purple Spider-Man from 2020. Spoke about this in my last video. This came in from ComC, so I kind of mixed the stack a bit here. So I had a huge order from ComC. Now I didn't want to break it down into ComC orders, so I just want to put into categories of cards. So you'll see some of these whereby I had the papers from ComC. So I think in my last other videos, you've probably seen some of my Marvel Masterpieces Spider-Man pickups for Epic Purple and why I chose purple over the others. So just adding another one just to assess them again. Potential for grading. Spider-Man is always a safe pick for Marvel Masterpieces, even though I think compared to all the other sets like Retro, Vibraniums, Marvel Masterpieces are still pretty new to a lot of people, and I wouldn't say everybody kind of appreciate the art on Masterpieces yet. So I'm still learning, and I think a lot of people are still learning as well. Next up, TI 22. This one again from ComC, right? So I picked this up for $240, I think. Yep. So as you know, I have a complete TI set. It's currently in a PSA for grading, and so just so happened that a recent Hulk as well, in a PSA 10, right? That's sold for about $700 on eBay. So this one, it's for $240, and this is going to PSA as well. So huge upsides for TI. I think that along with all the other retro sets, Intimidation Nation, Quick Strikes, and a couple others, right? I think they're all going to be a good hard look at all of these popular inserts, right? All right, Vibraniums, everybody's fan of these, and I've got two Vibraniums here, right? So I'm going to show, hang on, where's the other one? That's right here. Black Panther and, oops, let me get that for range. Yep, Black Panther and Wolverine. It's not behaving themselves, these cards today, right? And these are the refined, right? That's out of 99. Now what's so special about these two, okay, that I got together? Have a look at the back. Check out the serial number, guys. These are the alphas, the Alpha Wolverine and the Alpha Black Panther, right? I think there might be some condition issues on the Wolverine, which I'm gonna look at it a bit closer, but there's only one alpha, so it's worth a good look at and to see whether or not there's any potential for this one and Black Panther as well. All right, moving on. Got a couple of Rittenhouse here. 2014, this is the Ruby Special Archive set. Okay, so I just got this off from a buddy of mine, and this is the Spider-Man that's numbered out of 50. So 5 out of 50 and 37 out of 50. Super nice, gorgeous looking card, right? So of course there are different parallels for this 2014 Rittenhouse. There is the Ruby that's out of 50, there's Emerald of 100, and of course there's the rare diamond that's out of 10, which I made some appearance before in my earlier channels where I had a diamond of Jean Grey, Storm, Magneto, and Doctor Strange, right? So those were easily available back then, okay, for I would say like about $100, and now these days they're fetching upwards north of like $500 to $1,000 depending on the character and depending on the condition. Spider-Man's, it's a whole different stratosphere. So happy to add these two. I love the art, the look on these, especially this one. Nice looking art on Spider-Man. And again, we'll see what I can do with these. Here we go. A couple of Pack Wars achievement cards. I think I've talked about this before in another video. I got a couple of Spider-Mans here again. These are out of 100 on the serial number here. 67 out of 100, 25 out of 100, and this is the Miles Morales, right? This one doesn't come as often, right? So I already have a couple of these Spider-Mans, and this is my only Miles for now. Number again out of 79 out of 100. So again, I talked about this before, right? So low, these are from ComC, right? Okay, so I would say low profile inserts, not so high end as compared to like the PMGs and the Vibraniums, right? But serial number Spider-Mans, nice art, nice background, they do potentially command some attention in the future. Again, I can't say for sure. There isn't any reasonable comms or much discussion about these cards itself. They are not easy to come by. These are achievement cards, so you actually got to go through several hurdles, and I might just do another in-depth video on these achievements as well. There are a lot of other cards as well besides Spider-Man on that achievement list. Cool. Next up. Alright, I talked about this in my last video about building sets, and I used the Royal Foils as an example, right? So I was talking about anchoring characters, and I had these four in front as well in my video, and as you can see where this is going with this, right? So I got a Royal Foil Deadpool, Dr. Octopus, Shriek, Spider-Woman, Iron Fist, Deathlock, Captain America, a Shocker, and a Morlun, right? So some low end characters here, but there are some bigger ones as well here. The Captain America, the Deadpool here, right? So as you can tell, the set is coming together, right? The set is coming together, and that's going to be a whole separate video down the future when this all comes together, right? And most of these, right, I picked it up from ComC. I think here you can see some of the labels as well, some from eBay. And this is the next project that I'm working on, right? So I'm just gonna keep a tight grip on this one and share with you on why I think that the Royal Foils, it's worth looking at. Cool. And the last pickup for the day is this one that I previewed on my Instagram here. 2014 75th anniversary Marvel Rittenhouse Wolverine, right? And this is numbered out of 75, and this is graded in BGS 9.5 basic subs. Okay, 3 9.5s and 1 9s on the corners. Super gorgeous looking card. One thing I noticed about this 75 anniversary or 75th anniversary Rittenhouse is the centering can be extremely horrid, right? This one's pretty alright. I've seen some others that's really off center left to right, and this is just a gorgeous looking Wolverine, right? And the thing was, I picked this off from PWCC weekend auctions for I think about $500+, right? Super steal, right? I wasn't sure what's going on actually. I had this in my book, so roughly around like 800 or 850. So happy to get this at 500 something. Now, what I'm gonna do with this, not entirely sure yet. Nice looking card. Pretty rare. I don't see this come out pretty often. I've seen a couple of raws in some of my buddy's collection, but not graded at 9.5. All right. And of course, the one pickup, or the one that didn't attach in this lot, this one that came yesterday, not today. Today was like this bunch here, was this guy, Miles Morales PMG Bronze PSA 9, right? Check out my Instagram story on this mouse and go and look out for that one for yourself. Alright, cool. Huge pickup days. Lots of Royal Foils. Quick recap, right? Lots of Royal Foils. Onwards to that set over there. Rittenhouse 2014 Wolverine. Nice looking card. Got it at a good price. Annual Pack Wars achievements. This is something that's with a question mark, and we will talk about this in the future on the potentials of these, right? Number 100 Spider-Mans, right? 2 Rittenhouse 2014 rubies here out of 50. Gorgeous looking card, and definitely something to look out for as well. 2 Vibraniums. Okay, nothing to shout about Vibraniums except for these are all the alphas, right? And of course I have a few other small stuff. We talked about the TIs and the Marvel Masterpieces, and finally the PMGs. Alright, that's all I have for today, guys. Huge Marvel card mail day today. Do like and subscribe for more Marvel content coming in the future. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Just lots of cards to really go through later one by one. All right, cheers. Thanks again. Cowboys out.